Hi guys, so let's talk about one of the most useful grammatical structure in Chinese. Today I'm introducing you be, which has similar meaning to the English word than when comparing things. Especially when you are describing climate differences in this lesson, you will use this structure a lot. Let's look at the simple structure. To say one thing is more adjective than other, the structure should be subject 1, be, subject 2 plus adjective. Very simple, right? The noun that's placed first is the one that comes out on top in the comparison. Before we go into the detail, first let's establish a fact. What you want to say is that I am tall, so 我很高. I am tall, but in order to show how tall I am, you need something to compare, right? This is when you separate 我 and 高 and you stick the thing that you want to compare in the middle. So 我比他高. In the second example, this means I am taller than her. So let's move on to the next point. So we know what the structure is. Let's see if you can say the opposite of the example before. So we said I am taller than her. How can we say she is smaller than me? How did you go? You know what she and me or I and shirt in Chinese. Now let's put that into the structure we learned. So subject 1 plus be plus subject 2 plus adjective. 她比我短. She is smaller than me. Did you guys get it right? Okay, so let's practice a few more examples. Why don't we practice with the vocabulary we learned so far? Can you guys try to say Chengdu's weather is hotter than Shanghai's weather? How did you guys go? So the answer would be 成都的天气比上海的天气热. Chengdu's weather is hotter than Shanghai's. Let's see if you can do the opposite sentence. So can you try to say Shanghai's weather is colder than Chengdu's? So the answer would be 上海的天气比成都的天气冷. Okay, so Shanghai's weather is colder than Chengdu's. So you put Shanghai as a subject 1 plus be plus the second subject and adjective. Okay, I think you got a clear idea of how to use the be structure now. So if you want to add much or very to the object after the subject, which of the Chinese word can we add? Can we think about it right now? Yeah, what have you learned so far to express much or very? You guys know 很, isn't it? But in this structure, you cannot use 很 to go with the subject 1, be, subject 2, adjective structure. So in this case, you would use 跟 to add more implication that while one thing is already quite adjective, the other thing is even more adjective. So the structure for 跟 is very simple, goes with subject 1 plus be, subject 2, 跟, and adjective. So in the example of Chengdu and Shanghai weather, so the answer is 春天的天气比秋天的天气更舒服.